Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage
former directors and colleagues from the MOS institutes and other dignitaries who are watching this program live from their respective. Vice Chancellor of Marine Sciences, University of California, San Diego, who is also watching this program live from San Diego.
Dr. Harshvardhan ji, Honorable Minister for Health, Science and Technology and Earth Sciences. Dr. Vipin Chandra, Joint Secretary, Mrs. Sumita Sarkar, JS and FA, my dear colleagues of MOES family, respected past secretaries of DOD MOES. First of all, my hearty congratulations to all of you on this 14th Foundation Day of the Ministry. I want to specially thank our Honorable Minister, Dr. Harshvardhan ji, for sparing his valuable time and participating in this function. As you know that the last 5 years, as the Minister of Earth Sciences, he has been providing us constant encouragement, guidance and support for all our activities. He has been always an inspiration for all of us. He is active in social media to make regular announcements of our achievements and our good work. We all should acknowledge his sincere contribution and support and thank him for the same. Thank you very much, sir. We have been celebrating this Foundation Day in a grand manner for last several years, but due to COVID-19 situation, today we are bound to organize this function in a small way. As our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, suggested, he has mentioned about 7 deadly sins. For example, business without ethics. As far as science is concerned, he told science without humanity is a deadly sin. Science should meet the needs of society. Doing science without any societal commitment is really meaningless. Our Ministry of Earth Science is very much committed to deliver many useful applications for society with the help of good science and technology. As you are aware, due to COVID-19, many restrictions and lockdowns were implemented throughout the country, except for the essential services. The work being done at IMD, INGOIS and NCS are considered to assess the essential services. I am happy to inform that in spite of huge hardship and difficulties, especially in traveling, IMD and INGOIS and NCS could sustain the essential services of weather forecast and warning, ocean state forecast, tsunami warnings, and also earthquake monitoring without any difficulties. No serious impacts on quality of forecast and services could be noticed due to this lockdown. So I should thank all the staff and officers of IMD, INGOIS and NCS for their dedicated work during these lockdown periods. I also thank IATM and NCMRW also for providing the services of HPC, high performance computers, uninterrupted during this difficult time. You may be remembering that during this lockdown period only, IMD could make excellent and accurate predictions of 2 cyclones. One is Umphan, and next is Nisarga. It went to Maharashtra. We could save thousands of precious lives. As you are all aware, we have been doing excellent work in all areas of our mandate. I will not go through the details, but briefly mention about a few things. For example, improved cyclone forecast last few months, cyclone Umphan and as well as Nisarga. In general, improvement in weather forecast. For example, our CFS forecasting scheme, our CFS forecasting system is put in now TIGI data set. It's really a global recognition. Very few models are taken up for putting in TIGI. So these data are available for the global community now. Northwest India radars we have been putting in. 2 radars have been already installed, and another few will come by this year. And we have Honorable Minister has inaugurated the Mumbai flood warning system. We also released recently the first climate change assessment report. It was prepared by our National Center for Climate Change Research in IIT in Pune. We have recently started potential fishing zone forecast, and especially giving a forecast for 2 states we started. And desalination plants, the 6 plants we are now working, and already 1 plant is completed, and remaining 5 will be completed in the next few months. Because of this COVID, we are not able to move the ships, etc., from Kochi or Mangalore to Lakshadweep Island, so there is a small delay. And solar-based desalination plant we have set up in Kanyakumari. New development in manned submersible as well as deep sea mining system. NIOT has been doing a lot of good work. And also we have been doing scientific expedition to all the 3 poles, and also seismic microsonation of cities. 4 cities already is in a good shape, and 8 will be implemented very soon. And we also commissioned one coastal research vessel as well as one Doppler weather radar. Our ambitious project, the Deep Ocean mission, is ready for launching after the approval of the Technology Board of Government of India, chaired by Professor K. Vijayaraghavan. EFC and cabinet approval is, however, some pending. During these lockdown periods when we are sitting at home, as also we are not moving out, we started a new webinar series for earth science subject. It's almost 30 now, and maybe three, 4 are remaining. And there are very impressive scientific presentations every week, twice in a week, 2 in 1 week. And these are all well received by the scientific community, and also we received a lot of appreciation from press and media. It was given in a very lucid, very simple language to make sure the people understand what we are doing. And our social media presence has also improved a lot. For example, I can give you 2 examples. For IMD's Twitter media presence is increased by 80% for the last 6 months. Now they have followers more than 1.23 lakh. It was there about 60,000 a few months back. Similarly, MOS Twitter account was also increased by almost 50% during last 6 months. And many new IMD officers now joined the social media, and they are very active in social media. For next few years, MOS has very ambitious plans. And for example, we will be procuring, if everything goes well, we will be procuring a new computer, HPC, high performance computer of 40 petabytes by next year. That will help us to generate global weather forecast at 5 kilometers, which can be used for block level forecast for helping farmers. Also, we are going to launch an urban meteorology program and regional forecast at 1 kilometer. And augmentation of Doppler weather radars from currently 28, we will be doing it to increase to 50. Already tender is almost ready. It will be out now in few days. Research test bed for Bhopal. We have got 100 acres of land from Madhya Pradesh government. We will be setting up a very unique research test bed in Bhopal for studying monsoon clouds. And we also, Northeast region, as you know, that our observational network as well as the forecast system have to improve. So we are going to have integrated meteorological services for Northeast region, focusing exclusively Northeastern states. And as I told, Deep Ocean mission we are going to launch. And development of manned submersible, we have give a lot of priority on two technology development projects like manned submersible as well as integrated mining system. And we also will be, we already started work on OTEC plant, Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion Plant at Kavariti. And when it is completed, it will be India will be the first country to develop this OTEC plant in any part of the world. We will also strengthening our marine biology, biodiversity work. We will be setting up a marine biology station at Gova with the support of Principal Scientific Advisor's Office. We have 2 research ships, Sagar Kanya and Sagar Sambada, which are almost 35 years old now. So we need to really replace. So we have already started writing EFC documents. And we are also trying to buy a polar research vessel. Last 4 or 5 years it has been going on. Hopefully it will also happen in the near future. But we are very determined to have a polar research vessel. And Maitri station also is very old, and we need to really replace the Maitri station in Antarctica. And as you know, the NCCR has been doing a lot of good work in coastal research. We need to really further strengthen. They have been doing a lot of work, especially beach restoration, etc. And in geoscience, we had to do a lot of strengthen the basic geoscience research, geodynamics, work on geodynamics, studies on landslides, etc. Same way, the marine living resources, the CMLRE, they all moved to a new building now. So they have to also, we are to be supported. The work on marine biodiversity also to be augmented. As far as seismology is concerned, we had few years back, we had only about 80s. Now The network is almost 115. So it will be increased to 150 now, 150, another 1 or 2 months. Already instruments have come. We have planned to increase to 300 very soon. And BGRL at Karad, we have been doing a lot of good work, and because of COVID and other some constraints because of the environmental clearance, etc., the work is going little slow, but we are talking to Maharashtra government to get the clearance, etc., and that activity also will be now strengthened. We are setting up a geochronology center. It's one of the first in this country at IUAC in New Delhi. It is a UGC center. That will be, when it is set up, it will be a first of its kind in India. Already most of the instruments have come except one oscillator which is pending, so that will be, they will be purchasing by this year. And we have again some 50-acre land now adjacent to NCMRWF in Noida, so we are going to set up new facility there, new campus. We will have a new office for NCS. We will have a new IMD office, regional office in IMD, and also NCMRWF will have some facilities there. But we all have to adapt to more and more digital technologies. This is the now new way of life, and improve our IT infrastructure. This is the more focus we need to really do. Also, we have some important pending administrative reforms to do. The most important is to formulate a promotion policy for scientific and technical assistants working at IMD and also autonomous institutions of our ministry. Ministry is seriously pursuing with other ministries, especially with the finance ministry, to frame up a promotion policy for them. MOS gives the highest priority to bring out a promotion policy for technical staff as well as for administrative staff of ministry as well as institutions. We also acknowledge and appreciate the sincere work carried out by scientific assistants and technical assistants at IMD as well as other autonomous institutions. We will do our best to bring a promotion policy for them very soon. And also, we know you are aware that MOS Foundation, we normally have a Foundation Day lecture given by eminent scientists. This year, we wanted to bring a very eminent women scientist, and so we requested Dr. Margaret Leenen. She is the director of the Scripps Institute of Oceanography. As you know, Scripps Institute of Oceanography is one of the best oceanography institution in the world. She was really agreed to come. Because of this COVID restriction, she is not able to come. But she has already given us her presentation, which we will be broadcasting after this function. And she has agreed to deliver a talk. She will be talking on ocean science for the 21st century. And we should thank Dr. Margaret Leenen for this gesture. And also we are also going to sign a MOU between Ministry as well as Scripps Institute on Ocean Research. It will be a new initiative. Definitely that MOU will help us to improve our ocean science research. She has promised us to visit India once the present situation improves, and we look forward to her visit to India. And also we know that MOS gives away annual awards at this Foundation Day. In this year also we have finalized, even though COVID situation was prevailing, we finalized the MOS annual awards now. We received nominations, we got it approved through committees, etc. So both national awards for excellent research in areas of earth sciences as well as MOS Best Employee Awards. We thank all the expert committee chairs and members for working during this COVID crisis towards selection of these awards with a due diligence and care. Due to some administrative reasons, the MOS national awards will be announced little later. However, I will now read out the MOS Best Employee and Certificate of Merit Awards. We normally give awards on the same day, but because of this restriction, we are not able to give the awards. But I will announce the awards now today, and we should all congratulate all the award winners. Please give me some time to read these names and a few names. You should have some patience to listen the names, and we should all congratulate these people for getting these awards. One is Certificate of Awards for Atmospheric Science. One is Dr. Pula Guha Thakurta, he is from IMD. Dr. I think you can clap together afterwards, and after I read out all the names. Dr. Sanjeev Sen, Scientist F, he is from IMD. Sachin Gude from IITM Pune. Dr. Habibur Rahman Biswas, he is from IMD. Dr. Imran Ali M. Momin. He is from NCMRWF, and Arun Kumar Gupta from MOES. And Ocean Science, Babulal Jaina from NCPUR, Dr. Anbu Rajan, he is from NIOT, Dr. Abhishek Chatterjee from INGOIS, Dr. Reshmi from NSS, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Prajapati from NCS, Dr. V. Ramanathan from NCCR, and Dr. Hashim from CMLRE. And for Group B gazetted office, gazetted, non-gazetted, I'll just read Sri Anuj Kumar Dahiya, Section Officer, Dinesh Kumar Mete, ISSD, Kailash Mamgain, AO3 GS, Pradeep Sharma Mete, Anand Desai, Assistant Manager, Liji TM, Scientific Assistant, Veena Chanjalni, Srimati Veena Chanjalni, Sri Namanpreet Singh, Sri TV Rajesh, Sri Sandosh Kumar, Sri Pradeep Kumar Singh, Senior Executive, Sri V. Chandran, Scientific Officer Grade 2, Sri K. Ramesh, Scientific Officer Grade 2, Sri Sandeep Subhash Kulkarni, Senior Executive, Srimati Sheila Abraham, SA RMC Mumbai, Sri Madhuri Musale, SA Pune, IMD Pune, Sri Aglesh Kumar Jha, Scientific Assistant. Group C, Srimati Jayasri LDC, Mr. Aman Kumar Sarma, Executive, Srimati Rasi PC, Executive Director Cell, Sri Sulabh Srivastava, Sri Jawaharlal Das, Sri Putal Datta, Sri ML George, Mechanical Grade 1, Sri Pradeep Kumar VK, Fishing Hand. MDS, Sri Rajkumar MDS, Sri Rajendra Babu, Sri Vikas Vittal Bamble, Srimati Shamala KG Nair, Sri VD VR Prasad, Sri SB Singh, Sri Randhir Singh MDS. Certificate of Merit, Sri VB Murthy, Scientist E in NIC, Arvind Pandey, PPS, and Sri Pramod Kumar of MOES. So now we can clap, and we should hearty congratulations to all of them. And a big thank you to all of you for your sincere and dedicated work, and we expect this kind of sincere work for the coming years, coming days, and we should remember that we have to deliver a lot, and a lot of expectation from both from government as well as common people on Ministry of Earth Sciences. As all of you know that we are going through a difficult time now due to COVID situation, crisis, but I should tell you, optimism is more contagious than COVID-19. So let us be all very optimistic for our future. We'll come out with flying colors, and our social and economic conditions will substantially improve very soon. With this hope, I will stop here. Please stay safe. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Jai Hind.
So on this occasion of this MOES Foundation Day 2020, we'll be releasing the IMD's Mosam mobile app. We'll play a short video on this IMD Mosam mobile app now.
Initiatives in the recent years for improvement in the dissemination of weather forecast and warning services based on the latest tools and technologies. To further enhance this initiative, Ministry of Earth Sciences feels proud to launch the mobile app Mosam for India Meteorological Department. This mobile app is dedicated to the general public and designed to communicate the weather information and forecasts in a lucid manner without technical jargon. Users can access observed weather, forecasts, radar images, and be proactively warned of impending weather events. The Mosam mobile app has the following 5 services. 1. Current weather, which provides the current temperature, humidity, wind speed and direction for 200 cities updated 8 times a day. Information on sunrise, sunset and moonrise, moonset are also given. 2. Nowcast gives 3-hourly warnings of localized weather phenomena and their intensity issued for about 800 stations and districts of India by state meteorological centers of IMD. In case of severe weather, its impact is also included in the warning. 3. City Forecast provides the past 24 hours and a 7-day forecast of weather conditions around 450 cities in India. 4. Warnings, where alerts issued twice a day for all districts for the next 5 days in color code red, orange and yellow to warn citizens of approaching dangerous weather. The color code red is the most severe category, urging authorities to take action. Orange code prompts authorities and the public to be alert, and yellow code prompts authorities and public to keep themselves updated. 5. Radar Products provides the latest station-wise radar products updated every 10 minutes. The Mausam mobile app will be an important tool for dissemination of weather information and warnings in an attractive and user-friendly manner which will meet the requirements of the public. The mobile app has been designed and developed jointly by ICRISAT's Digital Agriculture and Youth Team, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, Pune, and the India Meteorological Department.
This mobile app is available both on the App Store as well as the Google Play Store. Thank you. The next point on the agenda is the inauguration of the MOES Knowledge Resource Center Network. MOES Foundation Day. We will be launching the MOES Knowledge Resource Center Network in the presence of the Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Science and Technology and Earth Sciences, Dr. Vardhan. The Knowledge Resource Center Network is a web portal for the network of knowledge resources of the MOES headquarters and its 10 institutes. It's a single gateway to all the intellectual world of the Ministry of Earth Sciences Systems, and it will provide a 24/7 access to e-resources submitted under the Digital Earth Consortium of the Ministry. It will also give access to all our users the MOES Digital Repository, hosting the publications, research articles, the PhD thesis, videos from various MOES institutes on a single platform. And one of the most important things, it will give an access to the directory of the Indian Antarctic expedition members. Currently, till date, we have had 39 expeditions to the Antarctic. And so this portal will have all the information and the related to the Indian Antarctic expedition. A sample of this is shown here. So we have now made the directory for the first 11 expeditions to the Indian Antarctic expedition, and very soon we'll be hosting the information of all the 39 expeditions to the Indian Antarctic. Once we complete this work, we also tend to plan to form a similar repository for the Indian Arctic expeditions. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our chief guest, Dr. Vardhan, Honorable Union Minister for Science and Technology, Earth Sciences, Health and Family Welfare, to address the gathering.
Dr. M. Rajivan, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Dr. Vipin Chandra, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Shrimati Sumita Sarkar, Dr. M. Mohapatra, Dr. E. Rajgopal, all other senior scientists, all the distinguished former secretaries of the Ministry of Earth Sciences who have joined us through the web, other employees of the Ministry of Earth Sciences, media friends, and our very special guest today, to whom we have to express our gratitude also for joining us and also for delivering the keynote address today in spite of COVID. Dr. Margaret Leinen, Director Scripps, Institution of Oceanography, and Vice Chancellor for Marine Sciences, United States, San Diego. Dr. Margaret, we are extremely grateful to you. I feel sorry that we can't meet. I can't even see you right now, but I know that you have joined us today. So we are extremely grateful and we really feel privileged. Of course, all my dear media friends are also here. Thanks all of you for being with us today in this function, which has been organized in an entirely different way. I think it's the new normal for the society, for institutions, for the academia, and maybe in the long run it might prove to be some sort of a blessing for us. We can probably, with less resources, minimum input, we can have maximum output. A lot of people can join us without having to bother for travels and leaves and so many other things. So it's this way of communication was available to us earlier also, but COVID probably reminded us that this could also be another better normal for the society. So my dear friends, the Ministry of Earth Sciences Foundation Day is indeed a great occasion, and I am honored to be here with all of you to celebrate our 14th anniversary. As we all know, our Ministry of Earth Sciences was formed in 2006 by a merger of the Indian Meteorological Department, the National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, the Earth Risk Evaluation Center, and the Ministry of Ocean Development. Friends, the earth science is a combination science that draws upon all other sciences to unlock Earth's mysteries. It is unique and yet interdependent. Earth science empowers us to think globally and act locally, to make sound decisions about issues important in our lives as individuals and also as citizens. People who understand how earth systems work can make informed decisions. They can debate and resolve issues surrounding clean water, urban planning and development, national security, global climate change, and the use and management of natural resources. In the 21st century, we need to be informed citizens, and earth science takes us exactly there. It serves to connect us all to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, to the rest of the universe atomically. Which is why I always say that the earth science skills become life skills, and therefore the Earth Sciences Ministry can easily be seen as the life skills ministry. In fact, the study of all earth sciences is a humbling and character building exercise and an experience. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the earth, the only home we have ever known. In terms of contemporary impact, one of the most important areas of earth science is the study of climate change. The slow warming of the earth, the accompanying effect on biodiversity, and humankind's part in it, which must be addressed to protect the planet we all live on. Climate change resulting from over-exploitation of Mother Earth can no longer be denied. It can't be edited out. It can't be omitted from the conversation, which is what the planet is facing today. Not just because I am the health minister of the country, but because I am a responsible citizen of the world. I am compelled to admit that the present COVID-19 pandemic that has destroyed millions of families and wrecked the global economy is nothing but a result of the havoc that mankind has unleashed on nature and on Mother Earth over the last few centuries. Those who understand the way nature plays out and understand earth science know well what I am talking about. Our lives and civilization depend upon how we understand and manage our planet. Earth processes affect us all. Weather patterns influence the availability of water resources and the potential for forest fires. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, and floods can kill large numbers of people and cause millions or even billions of dollars in property damage. Just as earth systems directly affect each of us, we as individuals, communities, and nations affect our planet. Expanding technologies and growing populations increase demand on natural resources. As we extract and use these resources, we impact Earth today, which will in turn impact those who come after us. To enhance our stewardship of the environment, we must proceed into the future with a sound understanding of earth systems. This ministry, the Ministry of Earth Sciences, is a unique organization in the world which looks holistically at all branches of earth science: atmosphere, hydrosphere, cryosphere, and lithosphere. India is the only country with a fully dedicated ministry solely addressing all the aspects of earth sciences. This helps in developing an integrated approach in planning and resolving major concerns in a holistic manner with least time delay. The ministry has attained many significant achievements in the recent past, which are considered to be of global standard for other countries to follow. On weather and climate sciences, India has one of the best weather services in the world for disaster management, with accurate warnings on tropical cyclones, heat waves, and floods. The IMD provides tropical cyclones and storm surge advisories to 13 member countries under the ESCAP panel. India has also developed an Earth system model for future climate projections for the first time. This model capability is at par with other modeling centers in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Japan, and Germany. Ministry of Earth Sciences has launched an experiment to understand and document merits and demerits of artificial rain making, cloud seeding, by conducting experiments with 2 aircrafts in 2 years. This experiment has collected 234 samples of clouds to demonstrate the efficacy of cloud seeding. The kind of large-scale cloud seeding experiments are carried out by very few countries like the United States. On the setting up of atmospheric research test beds, a unique facility in tropics will be launched in 2021 with the first phase of instrumentation. This open field observatory is planned to be spread over 100 acres of land 50 kilometers away from Bhopal and is proposed for a better understanding of the monsoon clouds and land surface processes. This center will have state-of-the-art observational systems such as radars, wind profilers, UAVs, etc. Very few countries have these kinds of research test beds. We are also proposing the use of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and Internet of Things for data collection, analysis, and developing forecast applications as well as more automation of observations and data analysis. I know that we are also planning better computing resources, HPC 40 petaflop by next year for generating global forecasts at 5 kilometers and regional forecasts at 1 kilometer. ECM FW, for example, has gone for 1 kilometer global forecast even though on research mode. On ocean sciences and technology, INCOIS provides one of the best services in ocean state forecasts and tsunami warnings to 25 countries for the Indian Ocean with no false alarms till date. NIOT has pioneered the development of indigenous desalination plants for islands using green technology. This system can be transferred to other island countries like the Maldives. Another success story of this ministry lies in deep sea mineral mining. India is one of the very few countries involved in exploration of deep sea minerals. India is the pioneer investor with a contract with the International Seabed Authority. Ministry of Earth Sciences has also been seriously involved in research on deep ocean exploration for the last 30 years. India has been one of the first few countries in developing a deep mining system up to 6,000 meters, which is under testing now. Similarly, the National Institute of Ocean Technology has designed and developed many modules for manned submersibles which can go down to 6,000 meters. This is expected to be completed by 2022. Once completed, India will be the sixth country in the world to have manned submersibles for deep sea exploration after the United States, China, Japan, Russia, and France. Ministry of Earth Sciences has one of the best ocean research fleets with 7 ships exclusively used for research purpose. On the seismological services and seismological research, the deep borehole observatory at Karad in Maharashtra is one of the very few such observatories across the world. The 3-kilometer borehole is one of the deepest boreholes in the world. Ministry of Earth Sciences has established one of the best research facilities for geochronology at IUAC New Delhi. This facility would be capable of dating the oldest geological formations in Earth history and providing improved and quantitative understanding of the evolution of the Indian lithosphere. In addition, this facility would help in contemporary cutting-edge research in atmospheric, oceanic and planetary sciences at an international level. Similarly, on polar sciences, the National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, NCPOR, Goa, is responsible for the country's research activities in the polar and southern ocean realms. We are the best in research in the Himalayas. We need to strengthen research activities in the Arctic and in Antarctica. At present, India is at 25th place in Arctic research and 16th place in Antarctica research. Friends, having elaborated on our success stories, I do simultaneously understand that there are many lacunae that need to be filled up for us to take a giant leap forward. We need huge financial investments, at least twice of the present budget, in augmenting observational networks, replacing old ships, procuring new computing resources, etc. I also understand from my scientist friends here that we also need more trained manpower. Earth sciences is a specialized interdisciplinary subject with expertise from physics, maths, meteorology, chemistry, geosciences, engineering, and technology, etc. However, given all the constraints that we have been facing, we have done very well. Today, I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every person who has been associated with this ministry in the past as well as now. It would be an opportune moment for me right now to acknowledge the contributions of late Dr. Sikka, late Dr. Birbal Sahani, Dr. Ravindran, Dr. Sulochana Gadgil, Dr. Shailesh Nayak, Dr. P.S. Goyal, Dr. Harsh Gupta, Dr. V.K. Gaud, Professor J. Srinivasan, Dr. Satish Shinoy, and many, many others who have steered this department and the development of earth sciences in India. I would also like to bring on record the dynamic working of our present Secretary, Dr. M. Rajivan. I would also like to use this occasion to congratulate all the awardees whose names have been announced today and who could not enjoy the privilege of receiving them today. Kudos to all our scientists. We have come a long way and there is much more to be done. I shall end with my favorite verse from Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. Miles to go before I sleep. Miles to go before I sleep. Thank you, my friends.